Ashton Jeanty. Yeah, remember that name, because what he's doing at Raiders camp right now is turning heads and breaking expectations. Explosive, powerful, built like a tank, but runs like a gazelle. This guy isn't just showing up, he's taking over. Coaches are raving about him, teammates calling him rocked up and the real deal. And when you watch him hit those running lanes, you can see why. But it's not just Jeanty. The entire Raiders squad looks different this year. Sharper, tougher, hungrier. The front office has made major moves. No hype, just results. And the energy under new leadership? It feels like a brand new era in Vegas. Gone are the distractions. What's left is a roster that's built for war. Before we dive deeper into the latest from Raiders camp, take a second to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and hit that bell icon so you never miss breaking news from Raider Nation. Now, let's get into it. As practices heat up, Ashton Jeanty is making one thing clear. He's not waiting for his chance. He's taking it. In recent drills, he's been dominating reps alongside Raheem Mostert and Zamir White. Footwork, balance, burst. He's checking every box. The Raiders' offense is shaping up to be dangerous, especially if they keep using Jeanty as the centerpiece in this ground and pound style. And when defenses crowd the box, watch out. That's when speedsters like Trey Tucker and Jacoby Myers break loose. And suddenly, you've got a full-blown nightmare for opposing defenses. The Raiders are crafting something real this offseason. This isn't noise. This is movement. The intensity at Raiders camp hasn't dropped a bit. In fact, it's rising. The drills are getting sharper, the competition fiercer. And guess who's right in the middle of it all? Ashton Jeanty. This time, it's not just about his speed or vision. It's the little things, the gritty details, blocking drills, footwork, recognition. You can see it. The coaches are pushing him to be more than just a runner. They want a complete back, and Jeanty is stepping up. In one drill, he plugs the A-gap, then shifts left in a flash to protect the edge. Exactly the kind of flexibility you need in this new-look offense. Because, let's be real, predictability kills drives. And in Vegas, that's no longer acceptable. This Raiders offense under Chip Kelly demands versatility. Running backs can't just run. They have to block, catch, move in space, and think like quarterbacks. If you can't protect your quarterback, you won't last long in this system. But Jeanty? He's built for it. Alongside Raheem Mostert, the Raiders are assembling a backfield that can do everything. Defenses won't know what's coming. One moment it's a power run, the next it's a screen to the outside. That kind of unpredictability is deadly, and Vegas is leaning all the way into it. Critics love to talk. They'll tell you Geno Smith isn't good enough, that his Seattle days were forgettable. But here's what they miss. Geno was playing behind one of the worst offensive lines in the league. Still, he managed to deliver under pressure, showing some of the best accuracy in the NFL when the pocket collapsed. Now he's in Las Vegas, and this is where it gets exciting. Yes, he's thrown a couple of picks during OTAs, one to Jeremy Chin, for example. But what happened right after? He came back with a laser down the sideline to Dante Thornton. Then later, he dropped a perfectly placed touchdown pass to Trey Tucker. That's the part people forget. Resilience. Geno doesn't flinch. This isn't just any offense he's stepping into. It's Chip Kelly's up-tempo, unpredictable system. It demands quick decisions, elite timing, and absolute versatility. And while it's new to Geno, he's learning fast and showing signs that he might just be the perfect fit. Another bright spot? Balance. Head coach Pete Carroll recently said it himself. One day the offense shines, the next day the defense responds. That's what you want from a team that's building something serious. No one unit dominating, just high-level competition on both sides of the ball. And let's not forget, in 2024, Geno Smith completed a career-best 70% of his passes. That level of efficiency is no accident. If he brings even a fraction of that to Vegas, this offense might not just be good, it might be dangerous. Geno Smith had 21 touchdowns last season, but he also threw 15 interceptions, the third most in the NFL behind only Baker Mayfield and Kirk Cousins. That stat alone raises eyebrows. Until you remember what he was up against, one of the league's worst offensive lines. Under that kind of pressure, even the best QBs start to break down. But in Las Vegas, the situation is different, and potentially much better. The Raiders' offensive line isn't elite, but it's far from a liability. Colton Miller continues to anchor the left side, and rookie Jackson Powers-Johnson is already commanding attention at center. The interior remains a work in progress. Dylan Parham, DJ Glaze, and Jordan Meredith bring some raw talent, but consistency will be key. What gives this unit a real shot, though, is depth. Charles Grant, a mid-round steal, has impressed early. Caleb Rogers offers flexibility inside. And then there's Alex Kappa, a veteran leader with a Super Bowl ring. Kappa isn't just a steady blocker, he's someone who's helped develop young linemen like Tristan Wirfs in the past. That mentorship could be a game changer for the Raiders' younger guards. With the right cohesion up front, Geno Smith could finally get the protection he's been missing. And if he gets time, this offense might finally start clicking in ways it hasn't for years. With the first full week of Raiders activities in the books, some clear standouts are already turning heads. Jeremy Chin is making his presence felt on defense, flashing speed and awareness in coverage. Rookie corner Darren Porter, a third-rounder from Iowa, has started strong, and Lonnie Johnson continues to build momentum with a key interception during team drills. One of the biggest surprises? Linebacker Tommy Eichenberg. He read a play perfectly and picked off Geno Smith, a huge moment for a guy many saw as a rotational piece. That kind of instinct and discipline in coverage could earn him serious snaps. On the offensive side, Ashton Jeanty remains a name to watch. Though it's hard to fully evaluate him without pads, the quickness and burst are real. Once contact is allowed, expect his role to become much clearer. And Tommy Mellott? The transition to wide receiver looks official. Early reps show solid route running and strong hands. He's turning into a real option in the passing game. The pads aren't even on yet, but the competition is already heating up in Las Vegas. Preseason is around the corner, and these young players are hungry to prove they belong.